Welcome to KMIT Vista. In this today's session of AI technologies and applications, in our fourth chapter, we will be studying about what is the use of AI ML in agriculture and the usage of nanotechnology. So, what is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology and smart farming represent two cutting edge fields that hold the immense promise for revolution of your agriculture. So, in this agriculture, we use nanotechnology so that can involve in manipulating the materials at nanoscale, which is 10 to the power of minus 9, to create a new properties and functionalities to protect the agriculture. So, if you see this diagram, we have the agriculture. In that agriculture, there we have a plant which is a crop of cucumbers. For growing the cucumber plants, we need to use the AI ML based technology so that it can increase the yield of the cucumbers. For that, they have been using different types of AI ML based materials. So, first one, they are using the nano sensors which can send the signal about which can send the data about the plant and the growth of the plant and the yield of the crop. And they can also use nano fertilizers which will change the sequence of the data. So, next is coming to the pesticides. The pesticides also are used based on which is the data of AI ML based. So, all this data and the environmental conditions data, we have nano pesticides data, we have nano fertilizers data, we have nano sensors data and environmental data. So, to make it smart farming, we need to get all the information that is stored in the database. Based on the data stored data, we need to analyze the data. Once the analyzation of the data is done, we need to make the decision. To analyze the data and to make the decision on the data and change the pesticides or nano fertilizers or change the effectiveness of the sensors, we can predict the decision, which is nothing but our system can do that, which AI ML algorithm can do. So, coming to this is one more, we have the nano sensors. The sensors will be knowing about the what is the water content or moisture in the plant, what is the temperature at which it is growing and how much is the sunlight. So, we got the data which is the sunlight data, we got the temperature data and we got the water data, and we can keep in the different columns of the CSV file or the Excel file. So, we have different materials which can be a genomics. Always it can change the diseases by using the pesticides. And here we have the sensor data, it always collects the data. Next, how we can use. So, in agriculture, by using AI ML, we can also use the AI ML in nano fertilizers. Next is we can use in generation of nano pesticides. So, to protect to increase the efficiency of the plant or to deliver more effectiveness, and we can also use the pest controls based on the detection of the diseases. Next, we have nano sensors which will be collecting all the data and sending the information to the AI algorithms. Based on that, we can take a decision to control the growth of the plant. Next we have we have one more, genetic modification. So in nanotechnology, AI algorithms also facilitates the delivery of the genetic materials. So once the embryo of the, once the plant is affected with the diseases, so there we need to change the, we need to know whether the disease, we need to classify the disease. So we need to know about the gene of the plant. Based on the gene of the plant, we start developing the pesticides which can change the gene of the diseased plant. So we use nano genetic modification, and there we are using prediction of DNA RNA molecules, so which can modify or enhance their uptake of the plant cells. So next is coming to the smart farming. So we know that the smart farming is also called as precision agriculture, which leverages the technology, where by using nanotechnology, using the nano sensors, we have estimated the soil moisture, we have estimated the moisture in the plant, temperature in the plant, and water content in the plant, and the sunlight taken by that, and we can also detect the diseases. Based on that, we can modify the gene of the plant. So this can improve the yield of the crop. Here also the smart farming is nothing but usage of all sensors, smart devices. Based on the smart devices data, we store the data in the cloud. Based on the cloud, we start doing processing, analytics, and after analytics we start displaying on the dashboard. Based on the data, we start predicting whether the crop is giving the yield or not. This is a continuous process, which is nothing but our smart farming, which can optimize the farming practices and also the resource management. In this smart farming, the first block that we use is IoT sensors. Using IoT sensors, we collect the data and collect data such as soil moisture, temperature, humidity, and the crop health. These sensors provide real-time insights and the field condition, enabling the farmers to take data-driven decisions. So the data-driven decisions can use different types of algorithms to take the decision. So let me say, here we have a solenoid valve which can create a low power consumption, fast response time, and operate the remote operations. Here we have a flow meter which provides the high accuracy, and it starts the watering the plant and stopping the watering the plant. And based on the soil moisture, temperature, we can control the flow meter and we can water the plant. And based on the temperature sensors, based on the solar and light radiations, based on that we can control the light in the greenhouse. So by using sensors, we collect the data. Based on collected IoT data, we start analyzing the data and making the decisions. Next is coming to the data analytics. I told you we have much data, large data. Based on that, we need to analyze the data and see whether the supply management is proper or not. Next is coming to the automation. AI/ML based automation is also required to generate a smart farming. Here we have a farm. There we are using robots for plucking the plants or removing the weeds. Here we are spraying the pesticides using the sprayer robot. and we have remote monitoring and control. From far away we can also control the light conditions, water content in the plants, humidity in the greenhouse, light in the room, carbon dioxide, etc., by using a single app. This can be done by our AI ML based agriculture. This can also be used in variable rate technology. VRT enables precise applications of inputs such as fertilizers, pesticides, water, and spatial variability with the fields. Here, by seeing the map from the satellite, we can estimate, the governments can estimate the percentage of the maturity, what is the irrigation, how much nitrogen is content is available, whether what is the plantation there, what is the crop exists, and what are the nitrogen levels in the so much of acres. Based on that, we can also optimize the resources and reduces the cost and increases the yield of the crop and minimizes the environmental impact. In this way, we can use different smart farming techniques to produce the yield of the plants or the crop. Thank you.